Prophet Uebert just says he fears for Levi, and this is the reason. The reason is so simple. Levi tends to be like the one who has mastered a lot of things in regards to a lot of areas of life, and having been given advice on all of, oh, yo, do it this way, do it that way, and all of that. And Prophet says he fears for him, and this is the reason why. Let's go into the video.
That's he wasn't this one. You are gone. They will go, they will choose, like they will know the mark. Play with money. If you solve problems, your whole family will say she's here. No wonder you are older than your siblings, but the last born is respected. Because every time they call for somebody to fix issues, that one will be there. That one will be there. Solve issues. In my family, I fear for Levi more than anyone. Levi will give advice like you have never seen in your life. Even about dating, yet not one girlfriend. He will sit with you and tell you, brothers, when you want to have a girlfriend. You say, Levi, who is your girlfriend? I don't have. Have you ever had one? No. But the advice. You go like, do you know about women? Say, women. I fear for his wife. People who are able to solve issues. They even go to him to ask about anything. They'll be like, Levi, what do you think about this? And he starts from afar. He has examples. And they range from America to Canada, Australia. He is where these things happened before. And you lay them up like this. And they all find him. Are you getting this? Am I talking to you? What problem are you going to fix today? What problem will we fix today? Whose problem? I'm not talking about the problem of your friend that will never give you money. Problems that create the money. Whose problem are you intending to solve? I don't know, men of God, who I will solve the problem for. I told you, go into your community. Find a company. Tell Logistics International. If you are in Borodale Community Research, what do you need in this community? We need this. We need this. Your own street. I believe it was Zambia or close to Zambia, Livingston Day, Victoria Falls area. One guy just went there and realized they needed tower lights. It's actually the mayor of Victoria Falls at that time. I don't remember now. I don't know the name. He just realized that there were no street lights. And he went to the residents and you see what? We have a solution. We can do this. We can put our power plant here, whether it's solar, whatever. And then and people started paying bit by bit per month so that they can have lights. I get into town and see locations of rich folk with potholes. Rich folk. Rich. You knock on the door, rich will come out. And there is a pothole there, and they are waiting for either the council or a person to fix it. And they will undermine every development that is happening where roads are being fixed. You know, we're talking about motorways. Right now, if you look at the highways, whether you're going to Masvingo, to South Africa, whatever location, Mutare, Blue Whale, you see brilliance in the road, but on the road. But you see now, your corner in your own area, they closed where you put a boom, say you can't come in. Even the government can approach because they don't have your address. And you are all filthy rich there. And they are sitting in there. They would rather drive potholes. When the boom opens, they are in the no more. I don't blame them. I blame you. Because you never taken time to search whether it's Chavalala in South Africa or Cape Town, wherever, you never took time to enter those roads and say, you know what, they have a problem like this, problem like that, like this. You know what, I don't need a tender for this road. I need to research the company that fixes roads. How much is this? Oh, this will be 200,000. Okay, no problem. I'll hire you to fix this road. Then you go each house. If there are 300, if you pay
2025 market crash has come to an end, and you've heard it here first. Trump tariffs have caused an uncertainty on the market. This is the right time for investors to jump in. Now, XPX, that is XMP 500, dropped 21%. NAS 100 dropped 27%. UK 100 dropped 16%. US 30, best 30 performing companies, right, in the United States dropped 20%. BTC, I predicted, is going to hit 75K. It even dropped to 74,000 and some few pennies there, right? Now, this is a time. The elites have taken profit. The market has gone down during uncertainty with Trump tariffs. This is a time that we have set into an accumulation phase. You want to invest into the forex market, the synthetic, space. You want to invest into the crypto market. You want to do forex. You want to do stocks. You don't know how to do it. Join the financial market masterclass with Trader Nixon, and I'll show you how to do it like a pro. I understand where Prophet Uebert is coming from. Mostly when you come to Africa, I don't know for the West and Europe, right? But when you come to Africa, the firstborn child, most especially sons, turn out to go nowhere in life. Like, they really struggle. Some even turn out to be alcoholics and all of that. I'm not saying that is going to happen to anybody, like Levi. No. I'm just trying to explain where Prophet Uebert will just have to connect the dots and gather a lot of information to say, like, if this person is having these traits, he fear for them. You understand what I mean to say? Not to say that is going to happen to the son. No, he's just giving like a practical example to the congregation. Yeah. Now, most of firstborn, mostly sons, right, tend to fail when you come to Africa. Yeah. And then the lastborn takes all the glory, right? Takes all the grace. And they perform extremely well when it comes to money and all of that. And so it's just something that has become a norm, even though that is not what it's supposed to be like, right? So even if you are a first son, second son, you need to grind, you need to do extremely crazy, because the forces that are just in place to bring you down is so crazy. You understand me? So Prophet was like, look, and Prophet is like a last born or something like that. Yeah, I think Prophet is the last born of his siblings. Yeah, and he's doing extremely well. That he has mentioned times without number, right? Among all his people, he's doing extremely well by grace. And I understand that fact. Maybe there are some of the elderly who are not really seeing it financially as huge as Prophet is seeing it, but it is a thing with Africans. It is a thing that has been, with us for a very long time. And Africa is very much a tough place to grow because of spiritual stuff and all of that. But look, it's all mindset at the end of the day before you even consider spirituality in that aspect. You understand? And so Levi ends up, preaching, not preaching, so to say preaching, but advising his siblings, like, look, if you are going for, bro, relax. You seem to know everything. People who seem to even know everything barely makes anything in life. You understand me? So that's what Prophet is trying to say, but I don't think that's what is going to happen to Levi. Levi is so intelligent, and he's been doing amazingly well. He's into music. He's doing so well, and so he's just giving traits that people who are possessing in the congregation, that if you don't take care, if you don't up your mind game, you could even fall a prey, or you can be such a person and all of that. My name is Trader Nixon. I love to break down gospel messages like this. Make sure you subscribe, share, like this video, put out some post notification, and I'm out.